I got the Bomb Posse eyeshadow palette from Fenty Beauty in my July BoxyCharm by Ipsy, and I want to play with it for the first time. But in order to film an eye look, I need to have the rest of my makeup on, so I figured why not grab everything I own in my collection from Fenty and put together a full-ish face of Fenty Beauty. I say ish because I don't have a blush, I don't have eyeliner, but let's throw everything I was able to find in my collection from Fenty on my face. All right, let's get started. I don't have a primer, but I have this product here, which is the Hydra Visor, which is an invisible moisturizer, broad spectrum, SPF 30. This here is the travel size. I got it for $3.50 as an add-on from Ipsy. This is what it looks like. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera. In real life, it's a very soft, kind of pinky purple lavender type shade. It does have a scent, a florally fruity scent, which is nice. I enjoy it, but I could see how some people might find it obnoxious or annoying. But I don't mind scented products as long as they smell good, and this one smells good. This here is the Pro Filt'r Longwear Matte Foundation. I have it in the shade 150, and I haven't used this in a hot minute, and I don't recall what I thought about the product. This is what she looks like. It is quite thick. I want to say I got this also in an Ipsy, possibly a BoxyCharm. Oh, let me put my hair up. I got my hair cut, so I don't know if that's gonna work. All right, we'll make it work. And of course, I self-tanned today, so this may be a little too light, but we'll just go with it. All right, I'm gonna take a sponge and, oh yeah, that's okay. We will make it work. The foundation's pretty nice. It is close-ish. It's definitely more a winter shade for me, but it's not too bad. It looks really nice on my skin. All right, I do not own a concealer from Fenty, so I'm just gonna pop off camera, do my concealer, and come back and move along to bronzer contour. All right, I'm back with concealer. I'm wearing the new Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I also realized that when I put my clip in, it was upside down, so I fixed it. All right, for contour bronzer, I have the Match Stix in the shade Amber. That is what she looks like. I haven't used this in a while either, so let's hope it draws on nicely and blends out. Or should I have gone in with a brush? Let's try a brush. I mean, I can kind of see it, but I feel like the sponge is just wiping it away. Just gonna take this dense brush and let's see what this looks like. All right, so this is a Fair Girl's Dream. It is very neutral, slightly, it's not quite cool tone, but it probably is neutral to cool tone. Definitely it is not warm. And if you're fair, I think that will be fantastic. Because I fake tanned, it's a little light, but almost perfection. If you like bronzers that are in your face, you may find this a little not quite your color, but I am digging it. I don't own a blush from Fenty, so I popped offline, put some blush on. All right, let's move on to highlighters. I have this little mini kit here, which has 2 shades of liquid highlighters. These are the Liquid Kilowatt, and I have the shades Hustla Baby 2.0 and Sandy Peach. Again, I haven't used these in a hot minute, so let's do some swatches because I do not remember which shade works best for me. Ooh, they're both quite dark, but gorgeous. Okay, so definitely not Sandy Peach. We will go in with Hustla Baby. All right, let's hope this doesn't dry down too fast. Maybe I should let it sit there for a second. Sometimes with these creams, they can dry really quick, and if you don't blend them out, you're like screwed with the stripe. I feel like I just blended it away. But there's a balance between you don't want to look like you have a stripe, but you also want to have some bling. Alright, that's as good as that's going to get. I think that's a little more subtle than I originally thought, which isn't a bad thing. Alright, let's move on and do the eye look. I'm super excited because this is the new Fenty product in my life. Those are the shades that come in this palette. This here is what the palette looks like. It's the type that if you had a different color story or even some different products, they will clip on, which I think is a genius idea. I picked this up in add-ons and I want to say I paid $12. This is what the color story looks like. I know if you enjoy bright colors, you're going to be bored to tears. If you love nice neutrals with some soft pinks, I think you will enjoy this. It's quite warm and there are numerous kind of, I don't want to say orange, but more kind of burnt sienna shades. But I am excited to dive into the pinks and the mauves. Alright, I'm going to go into this shade here and get that going in the crease and kind of towards my brow bone. Or not. That is so light. It's just kind of blending in with my skin tone. So let's go in with this next lightest shade, which is kind of a soft creamy tan. Okay, that is quite powdery. Powdery shades don't bother me as long as I know they're powdery, and then I'll just kind of tap off the brush. That also is very, very, very subtle. Alright, hopefully third time's a charm. Let's go into this mauve shade. I'm just going to use the same brush I've been using because your girl's lazy and the other shades didn't pick up, so it's not like I'm transferring a dark green when I'm applying a pink or anything like that. Alright, that is also very soft and subtle. Let's go into this deepest shade here. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty in the pans, but the pigment payoff, I don't know. It's pretty, but very, very, very soft. So if you don't like a lot of color, this might be a palette for you. And as fair and neutral as I am, I do like a little more color, but we're gonna treat this palette as, let's have the shimmer shades sing. Alright, here is the slightly darker pink shimmer and here's the softer one. I think I'm gonna try both. So I'm gonna go in with the darker shade, more kind of in the middle towards the edge. Ooh. And then the softer shade in the inner corner towards the center. I'm going to take what's ever remaining on the brush and get it under my lash line. This is my first experience with eyeshadows from Fenty. Not gonna lie, they are not wowing me. They aren't horrible, but I'm not super impressed. Leave me a comment and let me know if you've tried eyeshadows from Fenty before, and if so, what are your thoughts? Do you agree? Did I get a bum palette? Or is this just, yeah, the packaging's cute, but there's not a lot of pigment to the shades? I really want to know your thoughts. Now the palette didn't have a light champagne-y kind of shimmer shade, which is the norm I put on my brow bone. So I'm just going to do that offline. Apply eyeliner, touch up my mascara, and then I'll come back and do the lip products. Alright, I'm back. Fixed up my eyes, took the hair clip out, and I just realized I forgot to zoom in. Let me do the lips and then I'll zoom in so you can see up close how the makeup's performing. I have this lipstick here. I don't know what it's called and there's no writing on it. This is a beautiful neutral shade. I want to say I got this as a free gift when I re-upped the Allure subscription. By the way, I already came in hot with lip liner. I know, right? Who am I? Alright, that is a very peachy nude. I cannot for the life of me find the Balm Gloss I own, which I love. So we're going to go over this bullet lipstick with this liquidy lipstick in a very similar shade. This is the Stunna Lip Paint, I think it's called. And this is in the shade Unbutton. This has the most interesting applicator. It's just kind of this nub. It doesn't have a brush or any kind of typical doe foot. Just this weird shaped ball. Okay, this is a little more orangey than that bullet lipstick. And if you thought the bullet lipstick washed me out, well, look at this guy here. I want a little pink to kind of tie in with the eye look. So I'm just going to cheat and grab this yummy gloss and see if it won't brighten up or slightly tone down the oranginess or the peachiness. Not really, but it made it taste good and way more comfortable. All right, let me zoom in. All right, so here is the final look. Let me know. Now, keep in mind, look at my eye look. I use the darkest shade in this palette, which is this shade here. Does it look like I have anything dark on my eyes? No, not really. It's very pretty, and if you are a neutral lover like I am, it works. But I'm just saying, before you shell out your money, be aware that this is not a super pigmented palette. And if you're looking for a little more depth, I would just pass. All right, back to normal distance. I almost forgot. I have one last product. This here is the What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. It has a soft lilac look. It's plastic, but a nice looking plastic. Let's see how good the mister is. Oh, oh yes. You can continuously hold it down. You don't have to like spritz every time. Ooh, I'm going to enjoy this. Beautiful mister. It does have a scent. It's like a softer version of the scent that was in the SPF moisturizer. I want to say that's her signature scent. I haven't tried enough of her products to know for sure. That is a spectacular setting spray. I can't speak to how well it makes your makeup last, but that mister is hands down one of the best misters I've ever used. All right, this orangey peachy lip look is pretty. It is clashing with the pink eye look, and it's driving me bonkers. This is not Fenty, but I gotta get some pink going. Nope, that's too strong. Oh, let's see if the blue trick works. This here is a blue lip gloss from NYX. Helping. Alright, it's not quite pink, but it's less orange. Alright, now I want to hear from you. What do you think of the brand Fenty? Have you tried very many products? If so, let me know which are your favorite. Alright, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a huge favor, if you could click that thumbs up, it really does help with my channel to grow. Alright, thanks everyone!